Today, we're going to start off with a 3D and then cut through it, make it flat, and then from there, we're going to render it out using the sketch style. From there, we can take it to a render style, and after that, we're going to combine the two in Photoshop, creating a unique plan style. So we'll start off using the 3D cutaway tool, this one just here. We'll click that one on just until we see the scissors pop up, and then we'll drag this one on down just so we're below where the door is. So that's the door there, that's the door there, just till we're below that. Go finalize. From there, we'll see that we'll get this kind of top-down view. What we want to do from here is go to View, go to 3D View Options, and go 3D Projection Settings. From here, we'll have a bunch of different options, but we'll go to Parallel Projections, and then from here, we'll want to go Top View. We'll want to make sure the camera is lined up, just so it's all at 90 and 0, to make sure it is square like this. And then we'll go OK. Now it's currently popped me off to the side, so I'll just double click my middle mouse button and then I'll zoom on in. Now if I wanted to reorientate myself, I'll just go back into the options just here and I'll flip the camera around just so it's the other way. This one just here, and then we'll go OK. Double click middle mouse button again and then zoom on in. All right, so from here we'll want to right click on our 3D and then we'll go Save View. We'll want to give it a custom name. I'll call this one Floor Plan View, and then we'll go Create. And just down the bottom right hand corner here, it'll have created a new view for us. So if we double click on this, it'll always take us back to this view. Even if we say zoom back in, double click again, it'll just take us out to that zoomed extent, which is going to come in really handy for when we do our renders to make sure that it's the exact same positioning each time. Now to get the maximum render quality possible, I want to zoom in as far as possible. So I'm going to zoom this in just about there. Now, so that it keeps this zoom, what I can do is I can just right click and go redefine with current window settings. All right, so we'll just go to document and then we'll go to creative imaging and go to photo render settings. From here, so that we can get that sketch style, we'll want to make sure that the engine is set to sketch. From here, we can redefine and tweak a lot of the different settings just so we get it just right. I've created a preset for this one. So if we go to Scene, and I've got Arc Sketch 3. So if you go through and just match up each of these different settings with what I've got here, it should match up what I'm about to render. To save you time from setting up each time, you can go into your settings, and let's say you've got something that's custom. You can go through and store scene as. This will save you having to redo it every single time you want to redo a render and have the settings just set how you like it. So from here, if I just go back to my settings here, I'll refresh this little pane just up here, and that'll give me a rough idea of what it's going to look like. From here, it's just a matter of hitting the photo render projection just down the bottom right here, and we'll go click. Now, something I forgot to mention. So we haven't set up the size. So I'll just click to stop this render here as it is at the moment. It's made a little bit of progress, but as you can see, it's a little bit blurry and the lines aren't quite as nice as what I'd like. So to get it so that it is the correct resolution, I'll just go into this right-hand panel just here where it says size. So if I go in through and go to pixels and just go 2400 by say 4200, this will match up with what I've got just here. So going back into my 3D and with this selected, I'll just click photo render projection, just this one here. And let's click. Oops, I've got it mixed up again. All right, so it's done that vertically there by the looks of things. So let's abort this one again and let's swap those around. Let's go 4200, let's go 2400, and let's try that lucky third time. So let's go ahead and click on photo render projection. There we go. This is starting to look a little bit better. Hey, there we go. And it's finished up. Push this window out here on the side a little bit. Yeah, it's come together quite nicely. And similar type thing for our other render. So we'll just go through, and to get this style just here, I just went to Outdoor Daylight Medium. So this one just here. So if you can match up these settings here at the moment, I'll just click up top here, and this is going to give us a preview of what that render is going to look like. There we go. So what we'll do, we'll go into our render we just did before, and you'll see how much clearer it is with that higher resolution and how different the render can come out. So if we go into that previous one and we say zoom on in and compare the two, it's such a big difference. So to save this image, we just right click and we go save as. Then just save it into the folder that you'd like. From here, we'll just want to drag and drop it into Photoshop. And then once we've done our other render as well, right click and save as, and then drag that into Photoshop. With it dragged in, I'm just going to drag it underneath the sketch. Then I'll select the sketch, and then I'm going to change it so it goes to linear burn. I found is quite a nice little combo between the two. I love how it gives it that kind of rough sketch look just in through there. So if we just turn it off and then turn it back on, yeah, it gives it a lot of texture. I think that's kind of cool. So we'll zoom back on out, and from here we can just save this as a PNG and we're good to go. Now to access this ArchiCAD file or any of my other tutorial files, they're now available over on my Patreon page, which I'll have a link to down in the description.